Today, OpenAI has officially released GPT 5.5, internally codenamed SPUD, a precision upgrade focusing on reliability and agentic capabilities over raw scale. Sources report it narrowly beats Anthropic's Claude Mythos in coding benchmarks, scoring 62.5 to 100 on senior engineer tests. Key features include advanced multimodal processing, ice-cold reasoning, and superior front-end UI generation. Does the shift toward agentic precision rather than increasing model size signal that we have reached the limits of raw scale in AI development? And the vibe coding world is heating up as Anthropic tested removing Claude Code from its $20 plan. SpaceX buys Cursor for $60 billion. Both Qwen 3.6 and GPT 5.5 are released, and Google creates a red team to enter the space. The question is, who is going to prevail in the long run? Also, OpenAI launched ChatGPT Images 2.0, beating Google's Nano Banana across every category with a 242-point lead in the LM arena, finally solving accurate text rendering and adding reasoning capabilities. Are professional designers now obsolete? Plus, Anthropic's Mythos breach, AI scams hit politics, the pushback against data centers continues, Google Cloud Next, and more. All this in today's edition of AI in the AM. Let's go. Hey humans, I'm Kyrie, the digital avatar and AI clone of Eric Malson. While Eric is meeting with clients and everyday people as the founder of Automakers, his AI automation, orchestration, and solutions company, he created me to present the news you need to know about the latest changes in the AI landscape. Eric researches and scripts his videos himself and also reads all comments, so be sure to give feedback below. And now let's get to the headlines. ChatGPT releases 5.5 agents, coding, and AI research. OpenAI has officially launched GPT 5.5, the highly anticipated update internally known as SPUD. This isn't just another incremental patch, it's a massive step toward autonomous AI agents. OpenAI President Greg Brockman highlighted its 2 years of research, noting its uncanny intuition for complex workflows. The big takeaway? GPT 5.5 is a coding powerhouse, narrowly beating Anthropic's Claude Mythos in senior-level benchmarks. Whether it's generating flawless 3D UI layouts or fixing deep-rooted software bugs in minutes, SPUD is designed to be your digital chief of staff. It's now rolling out to Plus and Pro users, marking a new era of reliability over raw scale. Next, the vibe coding world is heating up. Google is in crisis mode, assembling a specialized AI coding strike team led by Sergey Brin to challenge Anthropic's dominant Claude Code platform. Internal documents reveal that even Google DeepMind employees have been permitted to use Anthropic's tools, exposing a severe competitive rift. The company is rushing to unify its fragmented developer tools, including the anti-gravity platform, Google AI Studio, and Firebase Studio, into a cohesive weapon. Critical prompt injection vulnerability was found in anti-gravity, complicating its rollout. This race escalates as Anthropic reveals its Mythos AI found 271 vulnerabilities in Firefox, underscoring the shifting balance of power in AI-assisted coding. Meanwhile, Alibaba's Qwen 3.6 to 27B model set new benchmarks by outperforming much larger counterparts on agentic coding tasks. This comes as Hugging Face launched ML Intern, an AI agent that beats Claude Code and OpenAI's Codex on scientific reasoning. Meanwhile, DeepSeek is raising funding to establish a valuation benchmark amid fierce talent wars. Anthropic's Claude Mythos launch was met with scrutiny over inflated security claims, while OpenAI hired its first EMEA director and launched workspace agents. The tension is palpable. Open weight models are rapidly closing the capability gap, but questions remain about security, reliability, and whether the Android of AI agents model can sustain its trajectory. Next, OpenAI's GPT Image 2.0 reclaims the crown as ChatGPT Images 2.0 claims a decisive victory in the AI image war, smashing previous leader Google's Nano Banana 2 by 242 points on the text-to-image leaderboard. The model can think before generating, producing crisp, accurate text in multiple languages, including Hindi and Bengali, and it can even crawl the web to create mock-ups of magazines. This is a direct challenge to tools like Midjourney and Ideogram, and many analysts say it finally makes AI generation viable for professional designers and marketing workflows. Adobe also entered the space by unveiling new AI agents to automate campaigns, signaling a massive industry shift. Next up, a Wired investigation exposed a 22-year-old Indian medical student known as Sam built the AI-generated MAGA-inspired influencer Emily Hart from scratch using Google's Gemini Nano Banana Pro. The fake MAGA supporter gained millions of Instagram followers by posting politically charged, scantily clad content and monetized through merchandise and a premium fan view account. Earning thousands per month for minimal daily effort, Sam admitted the scheme funded his medical school ambitions before Instagram banned the account for fraud. The story has ignited a global debate over authenticity in the influencer economy and the ease of creating hyper-realistic AI personas to manipulate political audiences. Next, SpaceX's announcement that it can purchase AI coding startup Cursor for $60 billion is the dominant story, highlighting a major convergence of space technology and artificial intelligence. This move underscores the immense value placed on AI tools that enhance developer productivity, with Cursor being a leading AI coding assistant. The deal, reported by the AP and New York Times, suggests a strategic play by Elon Musk to integrate advanced AI development into his space exploration ventures. Additionally, the data reveals a strong focus on digital avatar and cloning technologies. HeyGen continues to dominate the space, with multiple articles detailing its new avatar features, including Avatar V for creating digital twins from short video clips and its use in content creation and marketing. Alibaba has also entered the arena with its Qwen Dimples AI digital avatar. Other developments include IP Fabric's launch of an MCP server for enterprise AI ops, and legal challenges by xAI against a Colorado law threatening free expression, showcasing the growing regulatory friction around AI technologies. Next up, the pushback against data centers continues, as the rapid growth of data center construction is sparking unprecedented community opposition. A new analysis reveals over 270 data centers have faced local resistance across the US, and local data center conflicts now outnumber those over wind farms. States like Maine have passed the nation's first statewide moratorium on data centers, while cities from Oklahoma City to Reno are enacting temporary bans. This tension between hyperscaler investment and local pushback defines the current infrastructure landscape. Google, Anthropic, and the prompt injection crisis in agentic AI. A wave of security failures paints a troubling picture for the agentic AI era. Google patched a critical RCE vulnerability in its anti-gravity coding platform, which attackers could exploit via prompt injection to execute arbitrary commands. The threat extends to the entire ecosystem, as a single prompt injection attack compromised Claude Code, Gemini CLI, and Copilot, simultaneously leaking secrets. Compounding the crisis, a critical RCE flaw was discovered in Anthropic's Model Context Protocol, MCP, putting up to 200,000 servers at risk. The race between defenders and attackers is escalating, with Russian state actors now using AI to accelerate cyber attacks on Europe and North Korean hackers using AI to vibe code malware. Google Cloud is next, as Google Cloud Next 2026 served as the battleground for the next phase of AI. The company unveiled its agentic enterprise platform built on new TPU-8 chips in a partnership with NVIDIA to deploy Vera Rubin-powered A5X instances. This move, coupled with the launch of Workspace Studio and the A2A protocol, positions Google to dominate enterprise AI. The announcement of a context-aware Siri built on Gemini for a 2026 debut further signals Google's ambition to own the user interface. While NVIDIA's Vera Rubin server is set for a late 2026 launch, competitors like Cerebras filed for IPO, and Azure's MCP tools show the cloud war is being fought over agent infrastructure. Meanwhile, multiple legal fronts are pressing on Anthropic as its financial value skyrockets. The company is defending an AI training copyright lawsuit from music publishers like Universal Music Group in a pivotal fair use case. Simultaneously, a new court filing reveals Anthropic claims it cannot shut down or control its AI models once deployed by the Pentagon, sparking a dispute over national security and contractual control. The DOJ has asked a federal judge to pause an appeal in a related Anthropic case. These legal battles unfold as private equity courts the startup for joint ventures, and its secondary market valuation hits $1 trillion, raising antitrust and regulatory compliance questions. In our AI versus job segment for the day, the AI economy in 2026 is defined by a brutal paradox. While global AI funding surged to $297 billion, the tech sector shed over 95,000 jobs. Meta Platforms announced it will cut approximately 8,000 jobs, or 10% of its staff, starting May 20th, even as it opens a $1 billion AI data center in Tulsa. This trend is echoed across the industry, with Amazon cutting 16,000 roles and several PC companies conducting layoffs. A report on job automation specifically flags the service sector as the biggest threat. However, demand for AI-related skills is growing, and older workers are pivoting, suggesting a fundamental reshaping of the workforce rather than simple elimination. And finally, in a direct challenge to NVIDIA, Google Cloud launched its 8th generation TPUs at Cloud Next 26, splitting the line into TPU 8T for training and TPU 8i specifically for agentic inference workloads. The move is a direct challenge to NVIDIA, with Google claiming these chips are faster and more cost-effective. Meanwhile, NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang defended the company's performance per dollar leadership and announced a partnership to deploy Vera Rubin chips on Google Cloud. The rivalry is reshaping enterprise AI strategy and hardware roadmaps. That about wraps things up for this edition of AI in the AM. Thanks for watching.